Hey, nice frosty mug of my favorite brew, which is any brew that's cold and wet. So, cheers. All right, do I look kind of tired? It's because, hell yeah, I'm freaking tired, man. My body is tired. I'm tired mentally, tired spiritually, but I'm still fighting, still alive. Anyway, regardless of that crap, just want to go through some stuff. Uh, First, let me show you this. I got this in the mail. Rick Wakeman, The Red Planet. This is the latest thing from Rick Wakeman. I had signed up for this as a pre-order, I think back last year, and it was supposed to have been out early in the year, maybe March, April. But of course, with everything else, it was put on the back burner. And if you see, I don't know if you can see that, yeah, it's autographed. It's got Rick Wakeman's signature on there. I had special ordered this. Look here. Isn't that awesome? Nice little fold out. Now, this was originally to be um, um, a two disc set. A regular CD of the album. It's a progressive rock album from Rick Wakeman, and the English Rock Ensemble. And it was supposed to come with a DVD of a 5.1 surround mix plus some bonus stuff. Well, it came with only one disc, but not without an explanation. The record company that shipped this also sent had forwarded a email from Rick Wakeman himself explaining what had happened. Was that when they were preparing the CD, this was when the big lockdown started happening. And of course, they were not finished with the DVD. So there were several things they could have done. They could have just put what they had already done with the CD and put it in there as a bonus, and it would only been like 25 minutes. Or they could go ahead and finish it, and when the DVD was done, they'll ship it out to everyone that had pre-ordered. So that's what happened. But yeah, this is I'm a big Rick Wakeman fan, and yeah, this was a sweet thing. So I'm just waiting for the DVD. But anyway, couple of things. I saw some comments. I think I was called the buy anything collector, which, okay, I don't know if they meant that as a negative thing or what. But hey, so what? I buy a lot of shit, you know? Buy anything. I don't buy everything. I don't buy anything. I buy stuff that I like. But anyway, right now is a great time, at least locally, for compact discs. And I'll go quickly down this list here. These are all CDs that I have found locally cheap. Some as low as 50 cents a piece. But Tommy, this is a nice CD of Tommy. Believe it or not, I did not have the CD of Tommy, so got it for cheap. Paul McCartney, Flaming Pie. I know that there's a big reissue right now, but I had never had the original in the first place, so I found this super cheap. Hey, I'm more than happy with that. Pink Floyd, found these cheap. Dark Side. I did not have a regular CD copy of Dark Side of the Moon. I've got some of the, the special bonus CDs and LPs and that kind of stuff, but I did not have a regular CD, so I found that cheap. And this is one that I never had. This is the Final Cut, which is, a lot of people look at it as not particularly a good Pink Floyd record. Maybe it's at the bottom, but may not be a good Pink Floyd record, but it's a great Roger Waters solo album. Okay, I kind of look at it like that. It gives it a whole different light. And yeah, it's not bad. This is The Other Side by Chuck Brown and Eva Cassidy. Anybody that's not familiar with Eva Cassidy, oh my gosh, another wonderful singer that was taken from us way too young. Cancer. So I found this real cheap, and I had to pick up this. This is duets with this guy, Chuck Brown, kind of a bluesy, jazzy kind of singer, but still good stuff. Best of Warren Zevon. I don't need to say anything else about that. Katie Lang, Live by Request. Cheap. You know, maybe I am a buy everything, but you know, I listen to this stuff in my car. When I go to visit my dad and my son, that's a 50-mile round trip. Okay? I buy these CDs, I can listen to all kinds of different stuff in my car for cheap. Okay? Led Zeppelin 2. 9 Inch Nails. What is this one? Hesitation Marks. This is great set here for a buck, man. Civil Wars. Barton Hollow. Man, this album is super fantastic. I highly recommend this if you don't know it. I don't even know if this has been released on vinyl. Maybe it has, but I was stoked to find that. This is Staring at the Sea, the singles by The Cure. Heck yeah, man. Susie and the Banshees, Superstition. The very best of Elvis Costello. The First 10 Years. Oh, man. Some of these things you just can't pass up. Shania Twain, Up. This is contains 2 CDs. Both are the same songs, except one CD is pop versions of the songs, while the second CD are country and bluegrass versions of the songs. So, but yeah, this is I really like this a lot. I just found this. I have no idea. I've not even listened to this yet, but for the price, I don't know. Is it Dead Mouse or Dead Mouse 5? I don't know. Pardon me. I'm out of the click on these things. Just like, oh, he said Dead Mouse 5. Oh, what? He's a dumbass. Well, I know. I'll be the first to admit, yeah, I'm a dumbass. Okay, 4 times 4 equals 12. So I'll be listening to this, and the Monkees, Justice. Oh, great, man. This was. I think this may have been. I think this is from the 80s. This contains all 4 of the original Monkees. Just Us, which means just them. It was them playing. Allman Brothers, the decade of hits, 69, 79. John Lee Hooker, the real folk blues. Man, this is killer. It's an old CD, but it's still freaking killer. I saw John Lee Hooker live in concert before he died. Awesome. This is one. Jimi Hendrix. Yeah, I know. I've got a ton of Jimi Hendrix. But I did not have this one. This is The Ultimate Experience. This is one of the old Alan Douglas produced comps, which the Hendrix family, I think, this one and a bunch of stuff that he had put out, I think there was a big lawsuit over this. But frankly, I like these Alan Douglas mixes. So there. And then here's a comp of Concrete Blonde. Love Concrete Blonde. Good stuff. So cheap. I've probably got less money in these than in all these CDs there than other than the Rick Wakeman, of course. But all these used ones, there's less money in this than if I'd went to say Walmart and bought one of the new reissue LPs that they sell. So I've got plenty to listen to in my car. All right, now I've got some vinyl here. I go through this quickly. Tommy, The End of the World. This is another beautiful album by Julie London. I found this one at a hobby shop. Beautiful Julie London. Van Morrison, Veedon Fleece. Oh my gosh. This album is so I actually cried listening to this album. I'd never heard it. First time I listened to it, it was like, wow. Yeah. Oh, this is one. I paid full price for this one, believe it or not. This is Khruangbin. Khruangbin. This is Mordecai, I guess is how you pronounce that. But I really dig this band, trio. I've watched them on YouTube for a while, and this is the first vinyl I've seen. Beautiful album. All right. Bird Maniacs. Cover's kind of rough looking, but the LP is VG Plus. And this was a hole in my Birds collection. So tickled to get that. Another hole in my Rolling Stones collection. Black and Blue. Good stuff. What? 10 years after. What? Yes, good stuff. And there was a cool one. Frank Sinatra, That Old Feeling. Yeah, this was, I found this one at the thrift store. 6 Eye Columbia. It's got a little bit of water damage on the cover, but the LP is a clean VG Plus. Mono plays beautifully. Little kind of a mixture of fusion and prog. Exception. This is a German import or a German press. I'm not real familiar with the band Exception, but hey, for the pennies, I got it. Joni Mitchell, Ladies of the Canyon. I think this is like a first press of this album. Beautiful. Wishbone Ash. There's the Rub. Been wanting a copy of this LP too. I had the CD, but first time I've seen the LP. For LP fans only. This is another hole that I had in my Elvis collection. Beautiful mid 50s. I don't know. I'm thinking it was 58, 59, or may have been. It might have been later than that because it's showing him in his army suit. So this might have been like 1960. But this is just a comp of some of the early singles that he had that were never released on LP, and they just put them together on that. This one I paid a few extra bucks for. I paid up a little bit for this one. This is the Pleasure Principle by Gary Newman. And man, this one's been a hard one to find, but I was really tickled to find it. Burton Cummings. I think this is his first solo album. I think from after leaving Guess Who. It's got the sticker on there, Stand Tall, Still in the Shrink. Son of Spirit. This is Randy, California. Son of Spirit. A neat album. Little tinges of psychedelic. Oh, Don the Old Goat. This is for you. I had to show you this. You had shown this, and I had mentioned, man, I got to find a copy of that. And sure enough, I walked into a Goodwill, and this was staring at me. Anne Murray. Where do you go when you dream? Look at this beautiful. This is the back cover, by the way. Anne Murray, all dressed in red hot pants. It's a little laughing demon there, and over here with the little angelic cherubs and stuff. Found it, and it's in excellent shape. clean. VG++. Got the first two Chicago albums. Man, these albums are freaking spectacular. I'd forgotten how good these records were. I'd not listened to them in years and years, and when I found them just like uber cheap in the bargain bins, I thought, holy crap, man. Got these covers, little ringware, but the vinyl is VG to VG plus on those. This one cover was torn off of it. Apparently there was a big psychedelic scene on here, and somebody thought, oh, I'll just cut that out, and you could see where they probably ruined it, probably tried to tear it off, but anyway, whatever. This is Electric Tommy. This is a it's got the Moog synthesizer, small ensemble, electronic versions of the music from the Tommy, from the rock opera Tommy. So, interesting stuff. Another Judy Collins I found. 50 cents. Lowell George. Can't go wrong with this stuff. All right, I think, what have we got here? Next, I got some of these, I guess you could call these new age records. If you remember back in the 80s, late 70s through the 80s, there was this movement of music. It was minimalistic, a lot of electronic music. There was a program I used to listen to. It was called Music from the Hearts of Space. And as far as I know, I think that they're still syndicated. They're based out of San Francisco. But I saw these, and this is the type of stuff they used to play on Music from the Hearts of Space. So when I saw that they had several of these had been donated to Goodwill, I had to pick them up. This is a beautiful album here. This is House of Sleeping Beauties by Lucia Wang. Look at that beautiful picture there. Japanese artist playing the keyboard. This album is so beautiful, man. And a few more. Stephen Halpern, Eastern Peace, another kind of a minimalistic keyboard with flute and maybe a few other ensemble instruments. Another Stephen Halpern with Dallas Smith. Dig those covers. Got that new age kind of 80s cover. And then finally, it's on Geffen. This is Lyle Mays, keyboard player, famous for playing with on ECM. Had some stuff on ECM, playing with other artists. But yeah. So anyway, that's pretty much it. Just been doing the best I can. Like I said, I'm not the only one that's fighting the good fight, I suppose. All this stuff has taken a lot of toll on a lot of people, and I actually feel blessed in a lot of ways. I've been able to find me some nice records, and I do the social distancing thing. I wear a mask. I know some people are down on that, but I do. My age, when I bring these records home, the first thing I do is clean them. I disinfect them. I use disinfecting wipes on all of these, and I highly recommend that. You can use a disinfectant wipe on these, and it does not harm the covers. I've yet to see a streak or a mark or anything from one of those. So, just a little tip. All right. So, on with the show. Peace. Catch you next time.